What's up, guys? So we're gonna continue the grind today. I'm not really sure if I can gain any points because I actually didn't gain any yesterday. We shall see. I think we might have very hard fights on the weekend, but let's start it with a bit of dopamine rush and do a couple Soulstone pulls, but probably it's not gonna be anything insane, but let's see. Nope, okay, well, actually never mind. 4-star Shaman is actually very good. That's actually very nice. I saw that there was no lightning and I was kind of ignoring it completely, but actually 4-star Shaman is very good. It's something that if I do get lockout, it will be very good in Classic Arena. I definitely can't complain about that, but yeah. Let's get back into the actual fights. I have kind of been gaining a bit booked, so I think I can maybe try some other champions soon, but for now it's what I have. Also, I saw a lot of comments from the tier list yesterday, and there is a nice debate going on and I like it. And there's definitely many nukers that I could have added in the D tier on the tier list that I kind of just didn't include or forgot to include because there is so many champions that could be in the D tier, so I kind of didn't add everybody. And the one champion that I saw especially a lot of comments was Konstantin, and people comparing him to Initve. Oh, is this a bot account? Surely not, since it has platinum avatar. Anyway, I will go after this fight, maybe I will go to the details about them, but I definitely think Initve is a lot better, but I should have put Konstantin at least in D tier, maybe low C tier on the list, but definitely Initve is better. Let's see. The difference between them is that Konstantin does have a higher multipliers on his skills, or so it does look, but then Initve does have around 300 more base attack, and his skills book a lot more than Konstantin as well. And then there's the issue, of course, the main issue is that Initve passive applies to everybody, and Konstantin passive does not, but it is still a decent choice, and I should have added it at least in the D tier, but maybe low C tier on the list. Double Candy. That's kind of interesting. He doesn't have any heals in the team. I could even go with Helicat in this fight. I probably should have taken 2 revivers against this guy though. I kind of made a bit of mismatch in this team. I think it's likely that he will just ban the Duchess, so. No, he banned the Ukko. Okay, well, Ukko stuns can definitely hurt him, but I should definitely be able to keep my team alive long enough with Duchess and Necros. But yeah, I think I pretty much stand by with everything else on the list, but there is many other champions that could have made it on the D tier for sure. I kind of like it that he's running one in Stone Skin and one in Savage. The issue is that Stone Skin on nukers is not really used that much in the game, just because everybody's so tanky in the current meta that you can't actually kill the enemy supports and revivers often with Stone Skin builds. I think maybe the only champion that can really threaten enemy teams even with Stone Skin is like Georgit, and that's pretty much it. But Georgit has the issue that he has so low base HP and defense that he will get, by strong Rotoses or Taroses, he will be killed even through Stone Skin, so it can sometimes work, and sometimes people will just kill him through stone skin anyway. But I do see a decent amount of people using him in stone skin builds. Usually he's in speed teams with like Siphi, so I'm not sure if this is a bot account. I guess it's not. I'm just confused because he's a lot lower ranking than me, but he does have the platinum avatar, and I guess he's not bot account. I'm not quite sure. Surely not with these builds, it can't be bot account. He ran like 3 champions in stone skin. That's pretty interesting. Anyway, it should be still fairly easy fight, even though I'm not really able to do any damage for a few turns because of the stone skin. And yeah, this is the fast Nakarada in double refresh, so sometimes he can proc a lot of those. I'm doing the scrolling thing that I promised I'll avoid doing. There's so many buffs in the enemy team that I keep scrolling on it to make sure I don't miss anything. Sometimes I miss some important buffs or debuffs that I forgot about. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what you think about the tier list. I think mostly people were agreeing with everything, but the 2 things that I saw a lot of comments about, or some comments about, is that people felt that I should have included Constantine, which I agree I should have put in it at least in high D tier. And then one comment is that Ray should have been on the list. And I think she definitely could have been in the D tier, but there's many other nukers that could be, like most of the AoE nukers, or many of them could be in the D tier, so they are not very important. I think the top 3 tiers are the really important ones, and then the rest ones are kind of filler tiers, if we quickly look at this. If you have these champions in the top 3 tiers, that's the ones that you mainly want to use, and then D tier is basically just most of the AoE nukers in the game that have something interesting about them. And C tier is some kind of popular or situational picks, but mostly it's these 3 tiers that are the very good champions in Live Arena. There's not that many of them, it's quite a small number of champions, and maybe like half of them or 1/3 of them is Void champions, so. But yeah, I wish I would have more of these as well. I mean, the only ones that I personally have is of course Rotos from S tier, and then from A tier I have Ronda and Valkyrie, but both of them kind of have the same issue that you generally want to use them in speed teams, or Valkyrie needs Siphi to actually threaten the enemy team, and she has the good synergy in the speed team, so using her in a team that doesn't threaten the enemy with speed is kind of pointless. It's basically only used with Siphi. And kind of similar with Ronda as well. It's usually with speed boost with either Siphi or Arbiter, and if she doesn't go before the enemy, then she's gonna get one shot, and she kind of needs to lap the enemy a bit to be able to kill them, because her AoE nuke isn't actually that threatening, but her A2 is very good. It's basically can kill any champion in the game because it ignores defense and several other things, and it also blocks the passive, so it's one of the only skills that can actually kill these top 3 champions. So, and yeah, in this B tier I actually have multiple of these, but it's the kind of same thing with Foley, that he's very niche pick, mostly used in speed teams as last pick sometimes, if you're fighting against enemy speed teams and they don't have any shields, and if you just go first you can one-shot them, and something like Siphi with her A1 won't be able to sleep him and like block your team. And Torming is kind of the same deal, that you're going to need Siphi in order to function. But Initve and Mortu I do have both of them, and I kind of use them, though Mortu I should use more. I always keep saying that, and I never use him, but often when I leave my nuke pick as the last pick, I regret it, because maybe I should have gone with the second reviver, or maybe I should have gone with Ukko or something. And that's why I often actually pick support as the last champion, and I always go with Initve and Rotos as the nukers. But there's many fights that I would have won if I just, or I would have had very high chance to win if I just went more to a spy second nuker. So I need to be a bit more careful about that. It's a lot easier to pick at the start of the fight when you don't know the enemy team, if you just pick something like Rotos, Siphi, and then something that works well with Siphi. It could be Georgid, Valkyrie, like Harima, so many different champions. With this kind of setup, I'm often thinking if I go with Ukko, Cardiel or Nekret as my third choice, and sometimes the pick is not very good against the enemy team, or maybe UDK. Like, maybe in this fight, I will probably save UDK as last pick, because I think it's very likely that he will go Rotos here, so... let me think about it. Should I try Ronda in this fight? No, okay, let's not do that. I think I'll go with UDK, so... Let's go with double Duchess again. Ronda might have been good choice, but it kind of depends what he picks, so... I chickened out on using her. The issue is that she's definitely gonna go before me, so... If there's something like Taras here or Georgid or something, then Ronda would have been a terrible pick. But if it's like Rotos and, I don't know, Nekret or something, then Ronda might have been a great pick. And I would have had to pick Nekret with Ronda as well. Okay, yeah, let's go with Candy. I mean, not Candy, UDK for the Candy. It's gonna have a great matchup for both Siphi and Candy A1s, and I'll probably just ban UDK or Harima. With double reviver, I think I can survive long enough that let's just ban the Harima actually. I think I can survive until the UDK stone skin ends, and then I can finish the fight maybe. Oh, he actually banned the Rotos. I was kind of expecting for him to ban UDK or one of the revivers. I think this will be a slow fight, but I think I have a good chance to win. Though the +4 Candy can be very devastating. He does scale very hard, and if you have very good gear on him, then he can still kill me through even these duchesses. Candy used to dominate the meta from... It was basically the only nuker that people used in defense for many years, or like a couple years in Classic Arena. But after the Baron buff, who is able to one-shot him through shields and doesn't need to target him because of his whale, it's not easy to target him with single target skills. Baron, I mean, Candy kind of became from the top tier to like almost never used in Platinum Arena. But he is still a very good champion. It's just that even with Nekret, something like Georgid and Baron is able to one-shot him. Not always, but often they are, so... Wait, did he proc the refresh there? He did double AoE. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, either way, I don't think he's really threatening my team for a while, so I'm just stacking tons of heals on my duchesses. Eventually, I think Initve should get turn. Damn it, that attack down is big issue for him though. He might otherwise be able to one-shot that Siphi, but now he can't do anything. Well, not with the UDK, but yeah. Should I just go with the 2-turn attack down? That's kind of not good. Let's just go with the A1. Let's reduce the UDK max HP a bit. I think if I just did the AoE skill, he will just out-heal it with Siphi passive. That is kind of issue that the Candy keeps proccing extra turns, and then he has the turn meter boost from Siphi, so he's kind of out-rotating my Initve very hard here, but I don't have Siphi anyway, so... He will probably have the AoE nuke back up again when I do my next revive, but if I don't use it, then he's just gonna hold on to it, so I need to use it. Getting a bit faster build on Initve will be great though. But yeah, I do wish I had Candy. I would definitely use him a lot if I did have one. Is my Initve gonna get turned? It's gonna be kind of close, but if the Siphi does turn meter boost, then the Candy will definitely kill him with AoE nuke again. Ah, damn it. Just give me one turn, please. Yeah, well, I think I definitely did draft the right team against this guy. Like, the double Duchess UDK is very hard for his Candy. This is kind of what I was talking about before, that even though I did rank Ronda higher in the tier list, and I think the top players use Ronda a lot more than Initve, but here, because he always goes before me and laps me, Ronda wouldn't be able to threaten his team. But if Initve just can get one turn at some point and hit the enemy without buzz on them, then I can win the fight at that point. But even if my Ronda did get one turn here and kill one champion in his team, then he's just gonna kill it with Candy and revive his team, and it's not gonna be able to permanently kill the enemy team unless I outspeed him or CC him somehow, but I'm not able to do it, so... Might I be able to actually kill that UDK? Yeah. Maybe I will target the UDK with Initve A2 and try to progress this fight a bit. Yeah, I don't think I can kill the other champions, but the UDK should die. Good. Kind of slow progress, but I think I might be able to do it. Well, I would say that if this was the meta, then I would be perfectly okay with this. I think this is very hard fight for both of us, but this does feel kind of like a fair fight. None of us really has the top ones, so there is no Rotos or Taras or Harima in this fight, so it's a bit more interesting. Also, if I had candy, then I could consider something like building my second necrotin resistance and try to use that as a surprise pick against lockout teams or something. I think that could be very fun. Or even just make a fast candy build and use it against the lockout teams. I remember there used to be one guy in my clan who used to push with double candy cardial offense and was basically targeting lockout teams when they used to be meta in defense. And he was finishing like top 10, top 20 consistently. Though the meta was very different back then and people had a lot worse champions than they do nowadays. And it was before empowerment as well. Well, him lapping me is proving to be very hard, but I'll be patient and hopefully I will get a turn at some point. Oh shit, never mind. Maybe that's the end. If I only have one Duchess left, there is a good chance that she won't be able to pull off a revive because of the CP sleeps, so... This is looking kind of bad to me. 3 turns. Okay, I guess that's it. No way I can make a comeback at this point. I'm not really sure if she can survive. Like, she might be able to if the candy gets a lot of weak hits, but it's not gonna be easy because this is a very slow Duchess. Okay. No weak hits. Well, we tried. Kind of close, but it could have gone definitely either way. Init did 90k and Kickoff did 1.5 mil, but it is not just because of candy, but because the Sifi turn meter boost and him lapping me very hard. But yeah. I think the team that I picked was otherwise great apart from the nuker. If I had Rotos in that fight, or Candy, it would have been very easy fight if I just had a bit tankier nuker than Init. But maybe I will... I mean, I would have definitely done it already if I had the books, but I will definitely try Staltos when I'm able to book him. I will probably farm masteries on him before the next fusion. And he does the self defense buff, and he does have 2 AoE nukes. Issue is of course that he's Force Affinity, but he is defense scaling nuker, so I think he might be able to take a candy AoE nuke sometimes. Definitely with shield, but maybe even without shield, so I might have had a better chance to win that fight with Staltos. I will definitely try him when I can. The issue is that I just don't have books, and I already booked a bunch of champions for live arena, so I kind of need to be careful with what I book. I also kind of want to book Wall as well, but it just... I won't be able to do it for now. I definitely want to try Staltos first. I think if Warlow's defense scaling or HP scaling, then he might be really good, but sadly he's squeezy nuker like most of them, so... And yeah, Arix definitely wouldn't have had damage to kill through that Sifi team, even though I will probably put my Samson gear back to Arix and try to use him against some lockout teams, for sure. I don't think this is a bot team, but it is only 1500 rated, so surely it can be a very hard fight. I think he disconnected against me. I'm not sure if he was able to lock that pick in time or was it automatically selected for him. But against Leorios, let's go with Necret and Duchess. Actually, let's save the Necret pick for one turn and we will decide if we go with the fast or the slow build. Ukko. I think maybe we should use Ukko against him as well. Now let's go with the fast bolster build so that we don't get block buffs from Ukko. And then let's go with the nuker and then leave the last pick for after he chooses. Ukko would be a good pick against him, but the issue is that if I'm not able to ban the UDK, then I'm not really able to finish the fight very fast. Okay, I can actually ban the UDK. Wait, is this a bot team? It's one reviver and 4 support, so it might be a bot team actually. Okay, I guess this is a bot team. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of confusing because I don't want to call non-bot teams bot teams, but it does kind of look like one, so. Wait, it's not bot team because they are supposed to ban your first champion and he didn't. He banned my Necret, so. Oh fuck, he stole the stone skin with Ukko passive. That might be pretty bad, but I guess he already used his revive, so it's kind of okay. Nice. Yeah, a bit rough start against the Hegemon's passive, but I should be fine at this. But I don't want to hit the Rotos and give him extra turns, so let's just let's not even kill the CP. Let's just target nothing here for now. I did get pretty heavy CC on my team, so. I guess that's a loss against bot team. I'm not sure if he's bot. No, he is in a clan, so it shouldn't be a bot team. Yeah, the Hegemon got me pretty well in the start of the fight. I guess, what should I have done? I guess the team I picked was kind of okay, I just needed to not get CC'd that many times. I mean, he banned my Necret and that was my most important choice against his team, but I'm not really sure what else should I have picked. I don't really have any reviver in resistance build and yeah. Of course, if I had something like Leorios or Taras or Harima, they might have been okay with that. I guess I could have chance with Cardiel, but if he got locked out, then he would have been dead waste. Anyway, I do keep losing to those teams that outspeed me and CC me pretty often, so I need to figure out something against them. It's a speed team. I wonder if it's gonna go with double lockout. Let's leave the nuker pick for last if we need to go with Mortu. I don't think I have seen Jakarl in any other fight so far. But yeah, let's go with Ukko. No, let's go with Python. So yeah, I should have used Python in the last fight, yeah. If I had Python, that should have been fine. I forgot about him. Do I have time to pick? Use. Gala. Well, surely I will be fine in this fight. Yeah. Maybe I'll go with Samson for fun. Samson does have gear on him, so he can definitely do enough damage to finish this fight with just Arbiter as the only reviver in it. Yeah, this should be kind of free win, to be honest. I do need it after losing the last fight, so I'll take it. Okay, on to the next one, I guess. I wonder if I should just put the Samson gear on Arix though. Maybe I should do it just in case I decide to use him. I feel like there will definitely be more fights where I will need him over Samson. He might even be good against the Hegemon team that I lost against. there's so many pieces of gear that I need to farm oil and asken them, but there's just no time to do it. And we got the fusion next week, so it will be postponed again. But I think for now I will farm masteries on couple champions and then maybe oil later at some point if I have time. I do have the most important pieces oiled, but there is still many pieces that I could oil that are pretty good ones. Maybe like this one. It's kind of secondary piece, but 1000 HP on HP scaling nuker is a decent deal. But yeah, I think likely I won't use RX, but let's just gear him so that I can use him if I decide to. I'm not sure, maybe it wouldn't have been that good against this team. I should have just picked Python and had second Stone Skin. I guess he did remove the Stone Skin from Dutch's and stun her, so I got kind of unlucky with that, but surely with 2 Stone Skin Revivers, one of them would have not gotten stunned. But yeah. I guess I'm like 2 points ahead from the starting, so definitely meeting a hard wall at this point, that going for the 4000 points for the Quintus is not something that looks to be a possibility anytime soon. Okay, this fight we will definitely go with UDK. Probably with Initve as well. This kind of looks pretty... I kind of like this team. Unless he picks like Harima and Lockout as the last 2 champions, I think this will be a good matchup for me. I mean, even Donda wouldn't be terrible here, but let's just go with Initve and Necrotor. No, let's go with Initve and Ukko. And then probably we will go with UDK as the last pick. Yeah, let's go with UDK. I guess it's not gonna be a great matchup against the Lerios, but I will just ban it and it should be a good fight for me. There's a bit of background noise because there was like funeral and my father's sister and her children and my grandparents are here, so they were here for like 1 day for the funeral and then they're going back home, so there's some background noise. There was on yesterday's video as well, like maybe if you were paying attention you could hear some small children talking, but probably not very easily. Or I mean, I definitely heard it when I was editing the video, but yeah. If you're wondering what those noises are, it's that. Anyway, now we can concentrate back on the fight. Yeah, this should be easy matchup for me. UDK is just very devastating against Rotos, and he doesn't have his own UDK or Harima or something that would stall my team for a very long time. So I will definitely get through his Nakarada way before he gets through my UDK, and it should be very easy fight. Not sure if I have quite enough damage to kill him through that shield, but let's give it a go. Actually, now let's just kill the Siphi and make him use his revive. Maybe that was actually a mistake, because now he's gonna have Whale up and it's gonna have 1 turn protection left, but I guess since Rotos did got frostbitten, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Wait, oh yeah, never mind, he already used the revive on Dutch, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting too distracted by the background noises. Does he only have the Nakarada in Frostbite, or is somebody else in it as well? Maybe Dutch is in it too. Or he just had nice RNG. I used to have my second Nakarada in Frostbite as well, but I do like the Immortal 2-piece, you get bigger shields, and I do have HP as Kenshin on Immortal, so for me it's a no-brainer to always go with that. But maybe if you don't have great 2-piece on Immortal, then it's definitely a fine choice. But yeah, UDK is just massive hard counter to Rotos, so for once this matchup just heavily favored me. He basically didn't really have a fair shot in this fight, which usually happens to me, but now it's the other way around. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the Reddit. Maybe there's something interesting going on. Wait, so what's the record today? Not very good. 2 losses and 3 wins, and this, yeah, the second loss kind of feels bad, but I just I got CC to that. I could have definitely won that, but it kind of feels weird to lose against this team, but it isn't really a bad team, even though it's kind of unusual team, but the CC got me very hard in this fight. I saw that, let's actually look at the tier list again. I also did see some complaints that why is Hegemon so high in the B tier, but like I explained in the video, it's not something that you will be. It's basically the same with all of the champions in this tier. That none of them you will pick as your first nuker in the start of the fight. But after enemy has locked in their team, and you know either their full team or most of their team, one of these might be a great matchup against their team. And Hegemon is one of those cases. Like, if enemy doesn't have, or maybe they're using a squeezy speed team, or maybe they have something that going first will just be very devastating. Like, they have a squeezy nuker that isn't protected by Necret or something, like my Initve, then Hegemon can be a great choice. And many people are kind of sleeping on their Hegemons because it hasn't been meta in Classic Arena for a while. But I think for Live Arena it's more relevant than in Classic Arena. Anyway, let's carry on and try to get some proper wins. Wait, what? I want to see what ranking am I even... Ah, okay, I already got the fight. I want to see what ranking because I was like 200 or something like that, but... How much is his... Like, I don't think I'm stagnating with my rankings, but how much is it inflating? Am I gonna be HardStuck 1800 for weeks, or is it gonna like change in a couple days? I have no idea. But this is kind of the first time that I hit the wall in Live Arena. Up to this point I was progressing the entire time, but not anymore. Okay, so Georgit and Taras, that looks pretty threatening to my team. But he isn't using Sifi, so maybe he will not go first. Maybe I will go with both Ukko and Guardian against him. Even UDK might be good pick. Let's actually go with second Reviver and then... no, okay, yeah, let's go with... it's a hard choice. Should I go with Ronda? Let's go with Ronda. I leave the support pick as last. I kind of went with Ronda because if I do end up not banning his Taras, then Ronda has much better time killing it than Initve. Maybe I should have gone with Initve. Well, either way, it's not gonna be easy. Yeah, let's go with Guardian and this team, but probably he's still gonna ban Rotos, and Initve will definitely have easy time killing that Georgit, so... Yeah, fuck me, I should have gone with Initve. This is what I was complaining, that the people who are fast, they can use Ronda better than I can, but for me, it's a bit harder to use her. Yeah, if I had Initve now, I would instantly lock out the Georgit and he wouldn't be able to revive it, so... But Taras would always one-shot my Initve and he would take like, I don't know, 10 turns to kill the Taras. Ronda can definitely kill Taras in one turn if he doesn't have immunity on him, but yeah. Anyway, maybe I will be okay still, let's see. I mean, I don't think Ronda was the most terrible choice, but Taras is always gonna one-shot her, so... Let's just use it. I think he will get one-shot by Georgit, and let's just use it and maybe get it back soon anyway. But I'm kind of stuck in the limbo that I've been many times, that my Nuker is gonna die every time before it gets a turn, which is an issue. Wait, why did he do that? Why didn't he just use the AoE nuke? That was kind of a mistake from his part. I guess I can kill his Duchess now and maybe bide some time, but Ronda doesn't get those extra turns like Rotos, so I might have some hard time finishing his team, because when I kill the Mariska, it's gonna revive the Duchess and it's gonna be a hard cycle to defeat. I think this might end up being quite long fight that I lose anyway, so... This kind of looks lowish HP Duchess, but I'm not sure if the AoE nuke is actually gonna kill it. Well, definitely not with without attack buff, but... Yeah, at least we got the charge it, so... It kind of made sense. Damn it. Yeah, I was overthinking this fight. I was thinking that with Ronda I'll be able to kill Taras, but no, I should have gone with Initve. I wanted to look at Reddit and have some easy fights that I can chill a bit, but this fight I have to manually play it and concentrate the entire time, but I'm probably still gonna lose to him, so... Wait, when I was scrolling through the Reddit, it was like zooming in the game. Maybe that's the thing that people were complaining about. I wasn't actually zooming in this screen, but the other one. I guess this kind of became a scuffed video. I'm just having slow fights that I'm losing and I'm getting distracted by the surroundings and my... relatives' children making a fuss. Yeah, I guess we'll just give that up. Picking Ronda was a mistake. Should have gone with Initve. Never again. It is hard because you need to adjust it to your own account, and when I'm always going second, I need to use go second tactics, and it's very hard to use the meta tactics that other people use. Double Dutch is a new DK. I guess he needs to pick 2 nukers, so there's not gonna be any warlord or anything in the team. So I can pretty safely ban the UDK and it might not be too bad for me. Let's go with Ukko. He doesn't threaten my team with speed at all, so he should go first against him. And yeah, let's see what he picks first. Phoenix. Many people keep telling me that I should try Phoenix, and I don't have him. When I do get him, I guess I'll make him for the video, but I don't think I will prefer him over Initve, but I guess he can prove me wrong. Yeah, we will definitely go with UDK. And he must ban the UDK, which means that we get the Ukko. If I didn't pick UDK, he will definitely ban the Ukko, so it's good. What? He banned Rotos. That's a weird choice. I don't think he can really threaten my team with anything this way. Well, we will see. Yeah, this should be pretty easy actually. I think he should use something like, I don't know, Ukko to pair with his Venax or with Constantine or these kind of champions. Anyway, that's easy one shot and then Protoss dies the next turn. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I lost against that one team with like Hegemon, Leorios, Ukko and what was the one more? But like 3 nukers. But then a team like this, who kind of looks good on paper, minus the Fenax, but it's actually very easy for me just because I'm outspeeding him this time and not the other way around. So he's totally screwed against me. There's no threat. Even if I didn't have this init, I think even with 3 champions I could very easily defeat this team. So, but of course with UDK he stands no chance. I'm not really sure why he didn't ban the UDK. He should definitely still ban him, but if he had something like Harima and somebody with heals on his team, maybe Sifi and Harima, then I would have had a very hard time actually finishing this battle with Initve. Or maybe not Harima, let's say like... No, Sifi and Harima. I thought I said Maritska. Yeah. Sifi and Harima, then the fight would have lasted so long that the Stone Skin on the UDK would have ended and he would have had a chance to beat me. But this way, there's just no way that he can actually kill me. So I'm definitely gonna kill him way before he gets through the UDK. I don't think he can really get the UDK in any like reasonable amount of time. It's gonna take so long. A little bit of ASMR, which I personally hate, by the way. Ja. No tee, mut pitää leikkaa nää sit pois. Joo. So long queue.
Se tarkoitti, että on alhaalla, sitten se on se.
Oliks tää niinku pesukone?
Ei mun mielestä.
Ei oo. No sitten jotkut puhuu. Mun mielestä sanoi, että olisi niinku alhaalla on pesukone ja ylhäällä. Huomasitteko? No ei huomaa. Ai täällä.
Ei tää.
En mä ainakaan.
Niin.
Ei mun mielestä ole mitään. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go with the nukers. Since I don't know his team. Joo, voi olla. Laita vaan valot päälle. Tarvitsee valo, kiitos. Joo. Okay, now we can get back to the fights. Like I said, there's a funeral with some of my grandparents and my father's sister were visiting, and they're here for one day, and then they go back their home because this is much closer to the funeral. So anyway, so there's small children and there's grandparents and there's several people here right now, which is screwing a bit with my videos. And yesterday when I was wait, what do I pick? Let's go with Nakarada. Yeah, so yesterday when I was trying to edit my videos and make my videos, and then they were in the funeral and the children were here, like the adults, my grandparents and my father's sister, they went to the funeral, and then there was two small children here, and I was constantly getting distracted and I had to play football and we did all kinds of different things with them, and that's why my videos were several hours later than usual, because I wasn't able to get to do them because we had to do all kinds of things and I didn't get any time to actually edit my videos. Anyway, they will leave in a couple hours and I can definitely do 2 videos today. This looks like a pretty hard fight. I do have double reviver, so maybe I can last long enough to make some damage to him, but I'm not really sure. Oh, okay, that counter attack wasn't very nice. Not sure if I should have gone with the Nakarada that has reaction, because this one is dying pretty hard, but I was hoping to get some ally attacks in with him. But it looks like the double nuker in the enemy team is just not really giving me any breathing room. Yeah, there's just no way that he gets a turn unless it's wailed and they are not able to target him. I hope they don't get their AoE nukes back before Initve gets his next turn. This is kind of looking very bad. I shouldn't have hit the candy. He counter-attacked with the Reven's accessories. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to hit both of these nukers because I don't want them to kill Nakarada, so let's just hit the Duchess. Come on, don't have AoE. He's gonna have AoE, I'm sure. right? He does. Yeah, that's a big issue with those, that they're very often paired with Siphi. I mean, basically, if you have Siphi, you're using her in every fight. And they are just, when he kills one target, then he will get extra turn. And then he gets turn meter boost from the Siphi, and they just lap my team too hard. It's a constant issue that I deal with. I probably should have gone with Ukko, but the issue is that if he doesn't stun the enemy at the start of the fight, and if he doesn't go before the enemy nukers then he's basically dead weight and he will never get the turn either, so... But probably against a team like that, I need to gamble with Ukko anyway, so... But yeah, at the start of this video, like, there was so much background noise that I was really kind of staying quiet so that they would give me some breathing room and let me do the video, but now I can finally talk again. Anyway, I don't live anywhere close to anything, but lately there has been a lot of visitors, so... Oh, it's... I think didn't I lose to this guy yesterday? I think he used the same thing yesterday as well. Well, now I know that what he's gonna run. It's gonna be like Astralit and... I mean, Tuhanarak and... what was the last champion? Anyway, wait, do I have an answer against this? What can I even pick against this? He let me use Rotos last time. He's definitely gonna ban the Necrot if I pick him. Let's go with yeah, let's go with those two. He's gonna have my team perma locked out, so it's gonna be easy. Yesterday I didn't ban his lockout, and I just got A1 by his team, but this time I'm gonna ban his lockout and let him bomb me, but I should have a team that is able to deal with his bombs, and I should be fine. We will see. If I could decide and I knew his team from the start, I would have probably picked this Cardiel over this Stone Skin Duchess, but probably I will be fine. I think if he knows my team exactly and he bans the Bolster Duchess, then I'm not sure if I can win, but if he doesn't ban that one, then I should be good. Oh, he goes with the double Warlord. And then I can't use... Initve, what else can I use? Nobody's really gonna be that tanky. Should I go with Samson? Should I? Yeah, let's go with Samson. Let's try it. Oh, fuck, I forgot I took the gear away from... Wait, where is Arix? Fuck, do I have time to look for Arix? Where are you, Arix? Fuck me. Fuck me, I was trying to find Arix, but I didn't. Now he's just gonna ban Rotos and it's lost for me. Fuck my life. Anyway, if he doesn't... If he bans Rotos, then I have to surrender. I was trying to look for Arix. Yeah, I just couldn't find it. Fuck my life. We need to put the champion tax on Arix again. The UI on the live arena setting is so trash. Like, I always have this issue so many different times. It's so trash. Anyway, that's so frustrating. Like, and okay, I have like few hundred champions, but then some people have like 1,000 champions or whatever. there definitely needs to be like a manual order that you can put all of your arena champions. This is just such bullshit. So if I had Arix in that team, I would totally be fine. I would be so fine against him. I just couldn't find the Arix pick in the end. I'm so frustrated about that one. I want to fight the other guy again because I would have definitely won against him. There's no way that he could have beat me in that fight. Yeah, that eats your soul when stuff like that happens. I mean, I could have been faster, of course I could have done it better, but it really is the like very garbage UI that you have here that it's so hard to look for specific champions and it puts them in a bullshit order. Anyway. This is another one of those teams that looks very intimidating. I think I will still have to go with Init against this guy. I mean, there's nothing else that I can do, so... Should I go with Ukko? I mean, he does have triple polymorph, so... I'm not really sure about that. Let's go with Cardial against this guy. Yeah. Maybe I'll go with Nakarada as my last pick. But yeah, today is gonna be no progression again, maybe negative points. Maybe if I can get a couple lucky wins, we can maybe get 10-point lead, but it's not gonna be any progression. Oh, he's using Staldus. I don't really have a lot of polymorph in this team, which is kind of unlucky. Though I don't think the Cardial is a horrible choice here. Yeah, let's just go with double Dutches, I guess, then. I mean, it might be very hard for the Staldus actually to I mean, not Staldus, the Initve to kill two defense scaling nukers, the Harima and Staldus, but I think I should be able to kill them. I mean, he does have strength and Harima passive, but for instance, actually it might be very hard. I can't crit on Harima, and Staldus is gonna self-buff himself, so... Should I open with the Revive on Death? No, let's not do it. I think with the shield and the whale, he might be able to take a hit. Well, probably not 2 hits. He can take 1 hit, I would assume. Okay, that was the 1 hit. Maybe I should have gone with Revive on that. No, let's just save it, I guess. Yeah, I will have to target the Staldus first, I think. Though there is still a good chance that he will get polymorphed. If I'm just able to survive long enough, then if Harima gets polymorphed, I basically win the fight at that point. If Initve can just get one turn, then it should be good. But he does have a lot of AoE nukes, so it might be hard for my Initve to get any turn because he's constantly gonna get killed before he moves. But maybe if I can get the whale up now and Harima isn't a... Ah, fuck, okay. Yeah, and now Staltus has one AoE nuke still left, and soon the Harima is gonna get hers back, so I will have to wait for the next revives that my revivers do. If I had Siphi here, it would be very easy, but no Siphi. I'm pretty sure she does have her AoE nuke back again. And there's so many buffs that I can't really do a lot of... Can I do any direct damage on Staltus? No. Or like... Not with Initve A1, I didn't reduce his max HP. Oh nice, I got the turn, so... The Harima is kind of slow build, I guess. I don't have attack buff, I'm not really sure... I definitely can't kill Staltus, let's just do A1. Let's reduce his max HP a bit. Well, not that much, but I want to save the A2. If he had attack buff in that situation, then I definitely would have killed the Staltus, but he didn't, so I want to save it for a situation like that. Is this gonna be like 20-minute fight? I think unless he stunlocks my team, then it could be. Well, I think the Cardiel was a great pick here. It is kind of... it adds an extra revive on the team. And since it kind of does it instantly, then it does give my Initve a little bit time to get turn meter and maybe get a turn here. But Siphi would be great. If I had one Duchess and one Siphi, then this fight would already be over, actually. But I'm sure he doesn't have Siphi either, because if he did, he will definitely use it over Python. Ah, that's kind of unfortunate that he was able to kill the Cardiel there. Now it's kind of looking bad. By the time I get my Initve, he's gonna have both nukes with Staltus again, so... Oh, he doesn't have it. Does Harima have the nuke? Oh yeah, and the... Fuck, the Maritska is gonna heal the destroyed HP, so I can't even get a little bit of edge with that, so I must find a time when Staltus doesn't have defense buff and I'm able to hit with Initve with his A2. It's not gonna be easy. Also, if we both had the same teams, literally this fight could never end. Like, he wouldn't be able to kill his own team with those two champions, so it is kind of funny, but yeah. I guess now is the perfect time to look at Reddit, because this is not very a high intensity fight. This is like a marathon. Well, okay, well, it's kind of threatening me right now, actually, with the taunt. Wait, his nukers haven't been polymorphed a single time after like so many CCs. That's kind of unfortunate. Definitely, if I can get them polymorphed, then that would give my init enough time to actually get the turn, but if he keeps getting all of the CC through, then it's not looking good. Do I have the revive up, or is it the end? I do, nice. And now maybe I can get my entire team revived to full. If this Cardiel can get a turn, then... Okay, at least we got a Frostbite proc. Not as good as... okay, fuck. It's not as good as Sheep, but it could have bought some time if it wasn't for that Python. Yeah, the defense increase on Harima is starting to stack up, and I'm not able to secure any terms with my init. Should I just surrender? I'm not really getting... The last time that my init got a turn was like 5 minutes ago or something. And even if he does get a turn, he's just not gonna kill the Staldus now. Yeah, I think this is a good example how unbalanced the meta is, because he just wouldn't be able to kill his own team with those champions. The bills and the champions are too tanky in this game. Apart from the few ones like Rotos or Taras that go like beyond the bounds of the game. Or like Chorgit and Baron, but yeah. I mean, I am using a double Duchess too, but I mean, it is what it is. But like, both of these nukers are defense scaling, and they do decent damage, but not anything like Rotos or those other options. And if they were in a mirror matchup with heals and revivers, it would just be unwinnable situation, I think. So, but my team is kind of having hard time. But if he just get those nukers polymorphed and they're spamming me with CC, then if they just get polymorphed, I will be fine. But for now, I wanted to get the immunity up so I can actually get some revives. But finally, we got the polymorph, but all of my team is dead and the Harima damage is fully stacked, so... If that Staldus gets polymorphed and my init gets a turn, then he will definitely die to the A2. And if I can get that Staldus killed, then at that point my init will start actually getting turns in this fight and I can make a comeback, but... I need to actually get him polymorphed and not Harima. I mean, Harima getting polymorphed does definitely buy me some time, but I need to get this Staldus polymorphed actually. This might be it though. I'm not sure if this Duchess can actually pull off one more revive. He's gonna do multiple turns with both of his nukers. Oh, no. Okay, nice, okay. Just in time, I got it. He's probably very frustrated that I'm prolonging this fight this much, but I need to try at least. Guardian hasn't really gotten a lot of turns either. He's just been permadeath for a very long time. What should I do? Maybe I will take some risks here and actually go for the A3. Maybe if my... I think my... Maybe Initve can move before his Staltos. Okay, never mind. Mariska just destroyed all of my hopes and dreams. Yeah, this is probably it. 3 turn, there's no way that... Well, there is a way, I mean, they need weak hits, but... Unless they get weak hits, then... Okay. 3 non-weak hits in a row, I think that's it. Yeah, no way he can survive long enough. Okay, well... Yeah, and I had to ban the... I'm pretty sure he had Lockout as his last one, right? I think that's the one that I banned, so... If I... Yeah, I'm not really sure what I could have done about that. I guess I should have just gone with Ukko and tried to get some stuns and maybe lose the fight a bit faster, but yeah. Surely this is a bot team. Yeah, I think it's likely a bot team, but not the greatest matchup for me actually, but it shouldn't really matter. Wait, I don't think this is not a bot team, surely not. Yeah, let's go with the slow Necret and Stone Skin Python. I guess it is. Nah, it can't be bot team, right? Bot team had to be 1 reviver and 4 nukers, but this is just 2 nukers. Surely it's not bot team. I might lose to this too. He's going before me and he's gonna CC my team heavily, so might be pretty hard. Okay, I guess at this point I'm totally fine. As long as my Rotos can get a turn, then it's easy after that. Yeah, I guess we're a couple points in again in the 1800, and then we're gonna be a couple points out, and it's an endless cycle of going up and down this tier until the rankings inflate a lot. So let's see, I'm at 299 now, and yeah, I keep getting like 50% win-loss ratio today and yesterday, so... Oh fuck, I moved the camera completely out of the screen. Anyway, it's not looking good at all. I'm getting destroyed by my enemies, so... Maybe we can get one more win. But probably in the next video I will drop out of the 1800 again, so... I'm kind of interested about the upcoming fusion and to see what the partner bonus is, but unless it does something very good that can make the nuker survive, then it's not gonna be very interesting, and partners aren't really gonna be that viable in live arena anyway, so... But maybe for classic arena if the partner is very interesting, but probably it will be another mediocre filler fusion that some people might need, but other people have many champions that are just as good or better, but yeah. I'm still not gonna skip it though, I always do all of the fusions just in case I want them for Faction Guardians or Token Trader. Should I go with my own look against this one? Yeah, let's just go with mirror matchup against this team. Phoenix again, is this the guy that I fought before? Yeah, I'm not really that afraid of Phoenix, to be honest. If I lose to him, it's not gonna be because of Phoenix, so... yeah, let's just go with the fast Necrot. And... I could use UDK against him as well, I guess, but... I could pick... should I pick UDK and ban his whatever other nuker he picks? Let's see how good Phoenix is then. Yeah, let's... Wait, fuck, I need to go with Init and UDK. Yeah, let's do this. I almost picked both UDK and Necrot, that would have been dumb, but yeah. I mean, I guess the Phoenix and Ukko combination kind of makes sense, so... Maybe I'll still ban his UDK, right, surely. Then it's basically mirror matchups that we're running. Probably it will be a big deal whoever's Ukko goes first or gets better RNG. That's basically gonna decide this fight, but Init will definitely be far superior to Phoenix in this fight. So even though pairing him with Ukko is the right way, of course. Should I try to remove the stone skin? Yeah, let's do it. Let's not go with the A1. Nice, we got it. Okay, good. Okay, he got it as well. He got it even, well, kind of the same, slightly better. Wait, yeah, he can, I guess if my Rotos wasn't faster than his Phoenix, then I would have been in trouble, but of course it's gonna be faster though. But yeah, I mean, pairing him with Ukko makes sense, but probably many people would ban Ukko if they're able to deal with UDK, but I pretty much always have to ban UDK and lockout, and there's no other options for me, so. Ah, come on. Just let me have some turns and don't perma CC my team. Can I kill the Phoenix with attack down and without attack buff? Maybe not. Probably not, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not like you can't use Phoenix, but I think he's a very overrated champion, so I'm not really sure why people keep bringing Phoenix up. Ah, damn it. That's, I can't revive, yeah, I can't revive anybody. The attack downs and the stuns from Ukko are really doing a big deal on me. I guess there's a good chance that I can lose this fight, but it's definitely not set in stone, so. And now he loses the attack debuff, so. If I do get counter attack proc here, then I will definitely win, but if I don't, okay, I didn't get it. I hope I don't actually get the extra turn here. Okay, good. Now I really need to get counter attack. Well, I guess it shouldn't. Well, yeah, I still need to get counter attack. Okay, finally. The other time I didn't, but now I finally got, so I guess that's fair. It was kind of close fight, but I wouldn't say it was because of Phoenix, but it was because of the Ukko. So basically we were using the same teams, but the Ukkos were the important factors here. Anyway, not the most glorious win, but we did win anyway, so I will take what I can. Wait, is this the same guy again? I just thought. Are we gonna do another mirror match showdown? Let me think about it a bit. Now that we know his team, we probably... Did I pick UDK last time and he banned it, I guess? Yeah, that would make sense. Should I go with my slow bolster dodges? Probably not, but let's do it. Oh, fuck. I was gonna... Ah, damn it. I was gonna pick Init, but I accidentally picked Helicat there. Well, he's gonna be able to remove the block damage, of course, but he can weak hit on Helicat and yeah, that was a mistake, but he will get the increased defense, so maybe I can do something. This is not great though. What should I do here? Should I go with the Arx? Okay, I guess we already trolled ourselves, so let's just go with the meme team. Let's ban the Ukko. This is kind of experimental, but maybe it will work. We will have some like AoE or passive damage against him. But he will, like, when the Phoenix does get killed, then it will be permanent, so. But because we went this Arix and Helicat combination, then we can kind of fight against UDK, so that's why we did this. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's just go with the A2, I guess. Maybe we will use the A3 when the block damage runs out. We will see. But just with this one Duchess, his team isn't enough tanky, so we can definitely kill this fight with Arix. And I definitely will use Arix more now that he's scared. And I would have used him earlier in that fight if the fight against the guy with bomb team with lockout, if I just could have found him in that fight. And I would have definitely won against him if I just found it, but I had to go with one nuker in my team and he banned it, so we lost it, but anyway. I guess we got one Arix win in the end for the Arix fans who will be happy about it. Well, probably, yeah, I guess I will have to kill him a bunch of times until I can actually finish his team with Arix, but he does get heals from both the Duchess passive and UDK, but I think yeah, we will get it done. With Ukko being able to remove the boss from his team, it should be fine. I don't think this really, yeah. Let's save the A2 for when he revives his team and when UDK loses the stone skin. I don't think anybody's really gonna get turned anyway, so let's go with the A2 instead of block damage. Yeah. He did have the defense buff there, so he kind of did decent amount of damage. And yeah, I saved the A2 for this. I wanted to remove the heals from Duchess. That was my intention, but that one didn't actually go as planned, but I guess it went even better anyway, so yeah. Do we have time for one more fight? No, I don't think so. Well, yeah. That was a situation where we were kind of able to finish the champions that we were using and get an Arix win. I don't think that's really gonna happen a lot, and his team definitely isn't the best one. I'm not really sure why he's using Phoenix if he has Candy, probably for the video or to like prove me wrong about me thinking that Init is way better than Phoenix. I'm not sure why, but anyway. I think if he used Candy, he would have done way better against me. He might have won both of these fights actually. Like I did against these other Candy teams, I had very hard time. So They were both with, oh no, the other one wasn't with Sifi, but yeah, I guess it got some turn meter from Mariska, but yeah. Both of them were lapping me and not giving my Initve a lot of chances to get turns and kill anybody. But yeah, probably on the next video I will look more for opportunities to use Mortu and Arex, and maybe I can find some kind of niche where I can kill some lockout teams and kind of surprise them with my picks. I think that's probably the way to go forward. And yeah, I guess I'll still try Karto when I can, but probably I will not use him that much, but I will have to try him at least. And definitely I think he will pretty much, I don't have to book him, like, of course books would help him, but I will definitely try him unbooked actually, since I don't have Yumeko, but I think Staldus I will book when I can, but it will take a few weeks, so the amount of books that you get in this game is not very high, and sometimes you have tons of books and sometimes you don't, but I have been booking a lot of champions to try them out for videos, so I kind of ran out of them. Oh yeah, and I forgot about that. I actually did get the 4-star blessing on Shamal, which was totally insane. That's actually crazy good. Now all I need to get is a warlord and then I'm set in offense. Surely that won't be very hard. Yeah, I guess the options is maybe Phantom Touch for Arena, but Cruelty for Hydra. Wait, yeah, I guess he doesn't really get a lot of use out of this. Crushing Rend is a very good mastery that is kind of I have to look up the numbers, but I looked it before. I'm pretty sure it's still better than Phantom Touch actually, but yeah, if you have it at 6-star, that is, but getting 6-star is not easy, of course. But yeah, I can't really find a use for this Shamael now in Arena. But if I do get lockout, then I will run the Taras counter team that I will use his passive to remove the fears from my team and give the lockdown champion turn meter and lock down the enemy easily, but it's not gonna work with Alika or Basher or whatever. Also, one thing that many people keep mentioning is that Basher is gonna be pretty much as good as the other lockouts, but it's not going to be. Like, in practice, the Basher lockout locks enemy for 1 turn, which is enough to, like, for them to lose reaction, but it's not even enough for them to lose Stone Skin, so it's not relevant in meta. That's why everybody tries Basher, and many people think about it, and then when they try it once, they know that, oh, never mind, it's not viable in, like, Platinum Arena, and nobody actually uses Basher in Plat. Even though there's many people that don't have lockout. I mean, it's not just me. I mean, there's definitely some other people as well. So, like the nice account that we were looking on Friday, that guy had insane gear and very good account, but not a single lockout champion. So, it does definitely suck if you don't. But yeah, that's it for this video, and see you tomorrow.